Hello guys. Hello if you're watching my channel today. This is Gabe and today we are going to start how I said that I talk more about political things. I am starting that today. So today I'm going to be talking about basically how a president is elected. So first off, there are multiple parties, if you didn't know that, in the American system. There's the Republican Party and the Democrat Party. Those are the main parties. Then there's the Libertarian Party, Independent Party, Green Party, Constitutional Party, and all those other parties. Well, when in an American election, we will elect one person from one of those parties as our elected president. And you may be wondering how that happens. So, I will show you today how that process goes on. So first off, there are multiple candidates that each a party will choose. So, for example, this is just something funny that I'll add on. So, let's pretend Goku is a Democrat, Mickey is a Republican, and let's just say Janox from BTS is an unknown party. That doesn't really matter. So they will have multiple supporters supporting them, and that will become more important later into the story on who is elected. So, let's say there's some Democrats that support Goku for life, or if people support Mickey and they're saying Mickey's the best, and then there's like the BTS army that supports Janock. So what basically happens is that there's an electoral college, not exactly like a college, but like sort of like that. So what happens in that electoral college is that it gives smaller countries, states, and the U.S. a voice. What this means is that if everyone voted for Goku in California, since California has the biggest population in the U.S., then Goku would automatically win. So that would make places like South Dakota with a small population be so small in that way. But because there is the electoral college, it makes them more powerful. And so what happens then in the election is that the electoral college gives them more power. So basically it makes everyone have an equal chance at winning the election. So if so there's 270 votes of the electoral college, and there's 270 needed to win. This is the 2016 map of the electoral college. So you see that the blue parts of the electoral map are the parts that Hillary won, and then the red parts are who Trump won. And Trump got more electoral votes, so he became the 45th president of the United States of America. The total amount that you need to win is 270. So for Janox or Mickey or Goku to win, they'll need to get 270 or at least half of the electoral votes of the electoral college, which is 538 votes. So they start getting pulls into the electoral college. So let's say Janox is projected to win New York. And then they find out that Mickey is projected to win Texas. And then we find out that Goku is projected to win California. So this gives Goku 55 electoral votes, and third, this is just close to the last numbers, but they aren't exact. So don't start looking that up. So Goku would get 13,955,496 popular votes. But it doesn't go popular vote. Popular vote is basically how the amount of people who voted for that person. Some people think that electoral votes is bad because popular votes. So if you are voting someone for student council, it's like different homerooms voted for them, and homerooms that had less people got more votes randomly. And so now they have the other person that no one wants has a more chance. But the popular votes say the popular kid got most of the votes. That's basically what it is. Who where most of the votes go from the people. But the electoral votes gives more people more of the chance for their candidate to win. So, Mickey got 36 electoral votes, which would be 6,135,126 popular votes. Janaku got 13 electoral votes from New York, 4,367,903 electoral popular votes. So let's say the electoral map ended up coming to this. So then then it ends up with Jinox getting 271 electoral votes, and then Goku and Mickey get left behind and don't get enough to win the presidency. So what would happen then is that Jinox would become the next president of the United States of America. And that is how our country basically elects a president. And some people like the idea of the electoral college and others don't. So you need to realize that that's just how our country goes. And if someone wins in popular vote, don't think they're going to win automatically. Because in 2000 that happened. People thought that Al Gore would become the president because he got the popular vote. But it ended up George W. Bush actually won because he got the electoral vote. So remember, if you see the screen on election night, you have to add the electoral votes, not the popular, so that determines who the president is. So if you ever want to run for a president, try to get the countries with states with the most electoral votes. So try to get places like California, Texas, Florida, Ohio, because those are high on electoral votes. And warning, if you're a Democrat, you'll probably not get Texas because it always votes Republican. It usually votes Republican. And then if you're a Democrat, usually California votes Democrat. So you're going to have to push harder for those states. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope to post more. And thank you for watching this video today. And that's all I have to say.